Hello, everybody. Revolver Guy, perfect for poor people here. Just gonna do a short little video today. I've actually got to go pick up my wife from the airport, so I'm gonna take the kids and go out and make a little evening of it and pick her up. Didn't get a whole lot done today. I tell you what, it's rained. My goodness, it flooded and flooded. Luckily, no major damage that I've heard of anyway, so that's always a good thing. I just wanted to do a short video today about the militia down in New Mexico, down along the border. They caught some illegals down there, and of course you've got the left, the extreme left-wing liberals are all up in arms about it. They're all over social media saying how they can't do that and how it's against the law and they should be prosecuted for kidnapping and all just all this ridiculous nonsense that comes from people that have no idea what the Constitution really says. You know, there's a reason why we have a militia, and we the people have a responsibility to ensure that our country is safe, secure, the borders are secure, especially if we have a radical left-wing part of our government that doesn't want to do their job. Now this fool, this Talib, I can't remember her name. I don't even like to look at her. I can't stand most of them up there. And she comes on and says that she's going to go on a hunger strike until we abolish ICE and get rid of the U.S. Border Patrol. I mean, what a fool. What a stupid, ignorant fool. It just makes me laugh. I mean, I hope she goes on one for, I don't know, a month or two. That'd be good for her. Maybe a bunch of them idiots up there like AOC and that other one, I think she might be from Minnesota or somewhere. Maybe they should all go on a hunger strike. I'd be willing to support that. With the rising cost of food, it's probably going to come. It'd be a good thing for them to be on a hunger strike, be more for the rest of us. So, anyway, that's just one of the things that's going on. It's just that I love it as far as the militia going down and doing that. They have every right to stop people from trespassing on their property. They have every right to stop people from crossing our border. And that's why the Second Amendment is written like it is. That's why that whole part about the militia is in there. It's not just about us owning guns. It's about the individual's right to own a gun, but it's also about the militia's right to form. And that's what they've done. And that is the most important part of the Constitution. Without the right to bear arms and without the right to form militia, all the rest of the rights will just disappear. That's what keeps the government at bay. The Constitution was written to basically acknowledge these God-given rights. The only thing that guarantees these rights is us. We're the only ones that can guarantee we keep those rights because they can be taken away. And the Constitution has been eroded and just eaten up and just spit out by a lot of people from both sides of the party. George W. Bush and his Patriot Act. I mean, what a joke. That was evil, folks. That was as evil as it gets. Taking more rights from people like that? I guess you have to ask yourself, what are you going to do? Are you going to defend yourself? If they come and they want to infringe on your rights, you shouldn't let them do it. I think it's all a choice we have to make. We have to be thinking about this because this is really coming down. This is all coming to a head. And it's all part of this country going down. I mean, unfortunately, I do believe it is going to fall. I just don't see how it can keep going like it's going with the economy the way it is and just the straight out blasphemy and the anything goes attitude. So we'll see what happens there. You never know when or where, but it's definitely going to happen. And that's why I prep. That's why I prepare. That's why I pray. Uh, this coming food shortage is going to be a little bit something that everybody needs to pay attention to. If you can, you need to stock up on some food now, because the Midwest was flooded terribly, and they still haven't been able to plant. It's going to be a while before they can plant, and what crops they get are not going to be near as much as it was. A lot of pigs were killed, a lot of cattle was killed, so you're going to look at the price of everything going up. Of course, as supply and demand goes, and any excuse they have anyway to raise prices, they will. Fortunately, the poor farmer won't be the one reaping the benefits from that. It'll once again be the middleman, and then on over the rich man. But that's just the way it goes. But I would encourage you to grow food, store food, and get ready for that. It may not be a devastating end of the world situation, but it's certainly going to be expensive. It's going to cost us dearly when it's all said and done. So that's just one thing to be thinking about. Be thinking about these militia groups down there on the border, doing what they should be doing. If I lived down there, I'd do it too. I live so far away from the southern border, I can't possibly do much to help them. But maybe even donate them $5 or something would be a good thing. A lot of people look at a militia group as something bad. Well, I mean, and there have been some bad groups, and there's been bad left and right wing groups. That's why I don't like the left and right wing, because they're just two wings of the same bird. They're just out to destroy this country, really, is what it boils down to. That's why, years ago, I used to be a Republican. I'm not a Republican. There's no way. I wouldn't be part of that corrupt party. It might be 1% better than the Communist Socialist Democrat Party, but that's about it. Maybe 1%. I don't vote for party. I vote for the man or the woman. Unfortunately, there's not much left that can be voted on. That's any good. So anyway, I'd like to encourage you to prep, get ready, grow some food. I think that's going to be a really big thing. Grow your own food. Think about what you got stocked up as far as ammunition and some firearms, and so you can defend yourself. Because when it all comes down, you're going to have to make a decision whether or not you want to defend yourself or let tyranny have its role. So, and that's probably something's going to happen in the next few years, folks. I don't know for sure. I certainly can't predict the future. But we'll see what happens with that. If you look back on history tells you a lot of things. And this is certainly something you can see coming. This country's gone through a lot, fought for a lot. Unfortunately, we've been sold out. And we the people let it happen. They're very sly. I mean, it's not like they just did it and said, we're doing it and you can't stop us. It didn't happen like that. They're very slick, and they trick the people, and here we are. The elites have all the money. We have all the work. And that's just the way it ended up. And it's, unfortunately, no matter what society you build, even a constitutional republic is bound to be brought down by corrupt and behavior and greed and everything that we see out there right now. So, but it's all good though here. We're enjoying our life and having a good time, and just getting ready every day. I'm doing a lot of laughing at the Communist Socialist Democrat Party, because them fools have just lost it. I tell you, it's so funny to watch them. I mean, they are the most fun to watch out of everybody, because they lose their minds and they're just they're just so foolish. I tell you, it is. I just laugh at them. I mean, that's all you really can do. So, but thank you for watching. If you don't care, click like and subscribe. And remember, all gun laws are unconstitutional.